Just be careful with the phone.
Just.
Just a faint silhouette.
can see the location under night vision. You can probably hear us but not see us, so bear with us. Dark, very dark. I don't know if you can still hear me. Hang on. Troops, men, warriors, let me know, can you see us or what? Hello. Oh. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Can someone hear me? Someone please let me know. Back on. Tries to go southbound. I've obviously lost loads of weight doing this shit. Oh, fucking bollocks. Oh. Okay. I'm putting you down at the floor. It's very windy where we are. You know, everyone's been to the seaside with the fish and chips. Let's make the strength of the wind off the sea. See if you're going to escape Vegas. And and obviously it's blowing in, it can be quite a bitterly cold wind. Obviously no street lights down here obviously, but we're going to walk down now to the fort. This wasn't the way we went in yesterday, so hopefully they'll probably think we're just fishermen coming down to do some night fishing. But we're not, obviously. Can someone just give me a comment? I can hardly hear over the wind noise. Cheers, Paul. I try and cuff it, put my hand over the mic, but sometimes I can't help it. Yeah, this is John Suchet for News at 10 outside Buckingham Palace. Pit wet through, crap pay, but now I'm standing there doing this crap. So this is the 4Ps coming live from some windy seaside shore, freezing our tits off. So if you've served, and I say to you, it's like range weather, you've got a good indicator of how bitterly cold and windy it is. This is like trying to do your APWT on stressful ranges, freezing your gonads off. So, yeah, I like to be desired for being butt party back in them days. At least you know that it's relatively warm. Evening. So, just met someone from the Welly Brigade walking his dog. Hi Claire, hi Paul. So we're just going down the stretch of land that we didn't go yesterday. We went the other way and we sort of got stopped en route. So it's a lot of a long-winded way round to get to it. But we're going to endeavour to get there for you. So you can see this fort's been here since 1827 it was built. They were going to redevelop it and use it as housing for the uppies. The top 10% of money earners in the UK. However, in development, they ran out of budget, and needless to say, all the uppies that invested in it didn't get what they wanted. But hey ho, life's a bitch. Now, obviously, you've seen a picture from yesterday. You would have seen your. I had a comment of one of my friends who just said, "Oh, that's another torch." So I ringed the torch outline and sent it to him and said, "No, that's the torch." And what's that? And there was no comment. So, Pete, if you're watching, it's not very wrong, mate. Anyway, it's keep freezing. That's all I'm going to say. So there's nothing peachy about living on the coast in the summer when it's hot. But in the summer it's a different school. Interesting fact, if you didn't know, Portsmouth has a nudist beach. If you wasn't aware of that, you are now. In Easting. So, but yeah, must admit, I went down there fishing once. So I go on this line, it's nudist. I've never seen a nudist fisherman, and I wasn't going to give them one. So there we go. Even a fish would run away from me. I don't know if you can see the lights in the distance. I heard a dog bark. I don't know if you guys can hear much. The tuners viewing. Martin's running away, leaving me behind. Telling Charlie. Okay, well, in the distance I can see the fencing's just coming through now. So we're coming up to it. So we go to stealth mode. We did try starting the stream on our night fishing camera. You know, MVG. But none of us have really used it properly, so I'm going to do it again at another stage. Hopefully you'll benefit from it when the weather's not so peaky. You know, if the say again, mate, I can't hear because of the wind. Not that right now, so I'm going to do this. Going on torchlight now, just so we don't upset the natives, so to speak. So there we go, look, these premises, 24-hour video surveillance. Obviously they must have had a, I don't know, someone that like reading signs upside down. There's a fence line. There is a moat that runs down to the left of this fort. But obviously this is where we came yesterday. Nice clear sky. Hopefully it might be beneficial. Jesus. The door's been moved since yesterday. So that door's been moved. Say again? Could be, but I doubt it. Can't really see much here. You got some light, mate, have you? Because you don't see enough on here. It's not really amorous out, mate, light-wise. Just stand still, mate, and I'll just get my head torch out. Yeah. Because we're not seeing much here. They're not seeing much, I'll say.
That's why I've got to get in there and get a torch out.
Huh?
That's why I've got to get up here, torch.
Right down here. All right. I don't know if that makes it a little bit clearer for you. Obviously, if you look at the pictures, that's the windows. The upper deck up there where the tower, the radar tower is, that had three bigger guns on the top, all around the oval-shaped building, and then obviously where all the archways are up on the next level, which is up there, as I'm showing you. Right, that is where all the other guns were. Now, behind us, where all the chimneys are on a stack. Right, that is what we're led to believe the accommodation side of the building. Obviously we're going to go in that doorway there to see if we can pick up on anything inside. Whether we do or not, I don't know. Now on that archway yesterday that you can see over there with the railings on, now I think I saw something move in that doorway, but I couldn't be certain, couldn't be sure, so I didn't say nothing at the time. However, again, this is down to you guys now, so if you see, hear, sense, pick up on anything, any energies or anything that's abnormal, please timestamp it, leave a comment, so at some point we can either look back at the footage or look back at the audio and clarify what you're saying has happened, if anything happened at all. Mine's just sorting his shit out, trying to put on his big rusky hat. Well, hunting pesky rabbits. But yeah, you know, to walk in here in the daylight is quite a sight. Now, obviously, that's all the scaffolding for where they was going to do the developing. I don't know if you can see that. But again, you know, it goes all the way around the building. And obviously, on our arrival this evening, that door was slightly closed, so whether or not someone's been here in between me and mine coming last night, I don't know. However, tune in with us. Kelly, thank you for sharing. Please share, comment, like, subscribe. You know, obviously the more people viewing this channel, then obviously the better it is for our feedback and people being positive. Where do you want to go? Mate, do you want to go in this bit first? Well, we're right next to it, aren't we? So we're just entering the building. It's a bit of a dip, mate. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Have a rope hanging out the window. Now, obviously, looking at, yeah, I don't think we could, might be a bit dodgy going any further than this, mate. This looks like it was a, looking at that, it looks like it was a little, where you get the police stations down the cell doors, where they can look through, see who's at the gate. Yeah, let him in. It's John with the fucking Russians. So like I said, this is the other side to the building. What we believe to be the accommodation side of it. A good old sash window. It's a light switch there, guys. Right. Obviously that was the might have been the boiler room, maybe a hot water immersion tank, maybe. I don't know, I'm just studying in the dark, having a look around. We're just going to cut down here until we can get back downstairs. But yeah, it's a great little fort, to be fair. Nothing sinister about it, however it is falling to pieces. Now, obviously yesterday we caught that orb out the front of the building, or a light anomaly, should I say. That's a pigeon, residential pigeon up there on the window ledge. Well, on the sill. Sorry, pigeon, if we woke you up. But again, looking at the ceiling, it's all rotten away, you know. Another boiler room type. More windows. What? Oh, where's Dickinson's real deal? Can you give me a quote on this fireplace, mate? Yeah, it was handed down to me. You know. Anthony, welcome. Dennis, you alright, mate? What's that? I mean, that's obviously concrete above us now in this building. Again, that's the fireplace. So obviously this will probably be someone's room, bunk, shower, whatever. And then obviously over there is where where the main gun placements were. So they would have probably been accommodated on this side of the building. In the event that they were called into action, they would have probably doubled across like a dog on heat, man the guns, get the ammo loaded up to the relevant bay where the guns were, and then they'd obviously engage targets entering Portsmouth Harbour / the Solent. So these made part of the defence system with the 3 forts that are in the Solent. Then the gun placements you've got at the Round Tower and the Square Tower, and obviously Henry VIII's castle, Southsea Castle, which most haunted, done a live digging for whatever reason. But again, did you just sniff? Oh, yeah. So yeah, so it's a great little find. Well, not a find, but the fact that when we spoke to some people, they said that it was under development and they're converting it to flats or houses. So we had to come down and just check out that that's obviously the case. Now, obviously it's not the case because apparently they went bust. So they've got no coffers left in the bank to do the conversion. Or I can imagine it being quite a posh conversion, to be fair. Probably quite expensive. Now, I've not won the lottery yet, so unlucky for me. But it would have been quite nice to live down here. You know, a nice penthouse apartment overlooking the sea. Fishing when you want. Get your little dinghy, get your boat, go out for a sail. You know, part of the Yuppie 1000 Club. Obviously we just keep checking behind us, and obviously the floorboards are up. It's a fair old drop down there, unfortunately. I've not got my abseiling rope to find out how fucking far it's going to hurt me. So, okay. So as you can see, we're cutting across. So we're basically covering the top element of the building that was behind us when we walked in. So the building with the 4 chimneys on, all our chimneys on top of it, in the pictures that we've posted, will give you an indicator of where we are in the building. That's down the corridor. Yeah, quite picturesque when it's empty. But imagine the hustle and bustle of probably Royal Marines artillery, I guess. Cutting around in the 18th century, 19th century, early 19th century anyway. Going about their business, job and chores. So, again, you know, there's a lot of history involved. You hear a voice then? Yeah. But noise travels at night, carries further, so it could be kids. Probably rats down there. There's probably rats everywhere, Claire, to be honest. It's not that I'm going to go looking for them, you know. I saw a photo on Facebook, and the rat must have been the size of a dinghy. No, it was the size of a dinghy. It had feet. His feet was massive. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I wouldn't say I've got big feet, but the feet on this rat, the tail was basically, it was holding it out neck high by a clamp. And the tail, end of the tail was right down by his ankles. So that gives you a magnitude of how big this actual rat was. What do you want to go down? Right, we're now making our way down to the ground floor from the up floor. Okay. If there is any spirits around us or in the building, we mean you no harm. My name is H.
My name's Mark.
This is Martin, if you didn't hear that. We're just here to communicate and try and ascertain, you know, whether or not you are still connected to the fort or whether or not you are an addition to the fort. or even the ground that the fort was built on. So yeah, we're not here to cause you any harm, and likewise we don't want you to cause us any harm either. So if there's anything negative around us, we do not wish to communicate with you in any way, shape or form. Like I say, we mean you no harm. We're just here for an answer, or to try and establish the facts that when we do pass on, we'll either go to another plane or we're in eternal rest. I don't know. I've not made that journey, obviously, at this point in time. So if there is anyone here that can see us or communicate in talking to the device that's in my hand, then on playback there's some really pretty decent sash windows there, mate. You know, probably, yeah, some double glazer will probably think they're antique. I think they probably are, actually. I remember when I lived in the mess at York, we had antique windows because it was a Victorian listed building. This has just got nothing but webs in there, mate. Spiders!
Just a dead end.
Yeah, it's probably just been, I don't know, probably a brew room, kitchen maybe, with no sink, I don't know. Say again? Come back there for the balls? Was you picking something up then? Hey? Yeah. Right, if you don't know, Martin has got some talents in the paranormal world, and he feels that we need to come back to that building back there just to clarify, validate things that he's obviously sensing or picking up on. Let's say poison, maybe poison, toxic, ode bait. I don't know, put into that what you think. Some form of toilet, maybe. Another boiler system, can, you know, like the one upstairs. Well, I don't think that'll win. I don't think that'll beat Banksy, mate, to be fair. Banksy, if you're watching, I think this guy needs some education on how to do graffiti. Again, you know, we're just clearing down this side on the bottom. Then what we do, we go across to the other side, we do the walkthrough on the other side to give you an indicator of the other side, what it's about. Here's some old wooden metal benches. You know, any good SQMS of the British Army will be like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I can't let you have that, you need to sign for it. Table office 4 drawer, table office 3 drawer, table office 2 drawer, table office bureau. These are the type of tables that you sign for when you're in the military. Okay, so that's what it is. Then that'd be chair easy 1. There you go, chair easy 1. So that's how it's listed. When you move into an office, you take over the office on the back of the doors, normally an event tree of saying what's what, and you just sign for that on the paperwork on the back of the door, and therefore that's your office. You just then move in all your family pictures, or like me, when I got divorced, I just bought the photo with a nice sexy bird in it and kept that on my desk. And then the lads used to come in and go, oh no, oh no. Got it? I don't know where it is. That's a problem.
Airplane mode.
Hey?
Airplane mode.
No, because I didn't switch off all the monkeys and parrots on it.
Oh.
Pete Perry. Miss Cool. Is that your phone ringing?
Not mine.
Pete, what do you want, mate? I'm on an investigation. You just fucking fucked up my investigation. What do you want? All right, mate, no dramas. Later, bye. Sorry about that. Someone obviously can't see Facebook and see that I'm on an investigation. And he's got to ring me on my other number. Never mind. Well, we're going to go across. I'm not picking up on any smells or anything at the moment, but like you say, you know, I'll expect the smell of...
I can smell gun grease.
You can smell what?
Smell gun grease.
Gun oil. ZX54, whatever it is. But we're gonna... Alright, Claire. Alright, Chris, how are you, mate? Are you still doing your bit for the Queen and Country, or have you done it now? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go up there and go round that way, or... Because that's waterlogged that side, isn't it? So, let's go to the water last and go from that end. Yeah? Right, we've gone through this building on our left, downstairs and up. No one's there, or didn't see anyone. So, as far as we know, the building, or this building, is clear. Quick check on the door. It hasn't moved. Right, we're now going to go across to this side of it. I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit dark. What we'll do, go along the bottom, and then we'll go up the top, and then along. Spirits of the fort, if you can hear me, we mean no harm. My name is H, this is Martin. We're only here to communicate and pass on any message if you have one. In the device, in my hand, by all means talking to that. And then when we play it back, or when people listen to it, we should be able to hear what you got to say. Failing that, the only other way to let us know of your presence is by banging on something, making something move. But if there is anything negative here, we do not wish to communicate with you, so by all means move along on the bus. So this is the upstairs part. This is where the main gun batteries were. In some of these places there's magazines. Now when I refer to it as a magazine, I don't mean like a magazine in the newsagent shops. A magazine is where you used to store ammunition. On the floor you see the arched metal. That is where a gun was, and that'd be pointing out that way, overlooking the Solent. Now obviously it's an echo in here, so I apologise for that. And these holes were probably the ammunition racks. They used to send the ammo up from the ground up to this level. At the other end of the building there is an ammo lift. Hopefully we'll get to show you that. Residential birds' nests. If the audio's okay, you can hear me all right, can you just give it a thumbs up, like it, comment, let us know what we're doing is what you like to watch. If you don't, I apologise, but you know, I'm not having a pissing contest with other channels, technically. You know, everything we do is, if we can't record it live, then obviously we will load up at a later date. However, all the video footage we do record is as it is on the ground. We do not tamper with it, do not edit it, it's completely raw. All right, so as we see it, you see it. If you see something, we should see something. Sometimes you may pick on something and see it, we may not. You may hear something, because sometimes we can hear things in the audio equipment and not the recording equipment, if that makes sense. We can hear it if we crank the volume up when we get home and then put our headphones on and listen to it again. So if you have got headphones or you're watching this on a tablet, by all means plug them in and put them on. Crank that volume up. If I'm that bad, you can always mute me. There's obviously a staircase going down to the next level. For some reason it's got an old wrought iron fencing around it. Now, I'd have thought underneath these blocks you can see where a gun placement would have been. Again, there was how many big guns were there? How many of these ones? 16 or something? I think there's about 16 gun placements on this level. Then up above was a further 3 or 4, but the ones up above were heavier guns. I don't know why they made heavier guns up on the top floor. But obviously this is a brick wall now, we can't get around any further, so we're going to have to go back down and into the next segment. Obviously they've devised it into segments for a reason, I don't know why. But we can't get any further down this part, so we're going to have to go back down the stairs where we came up and then enter the bottom. Let's go down the bottom and do that arch. Yeah? And, you know, we're showing where the magazine bunkers would have been. Hi Mandy, you alright? Have you got a cigarette, mate? Because I don't know where mine are. It's empty, I think. Probably getting there, right, out of the wind. There's even more wind here than what there's down there. Too much wind. It's like, mate. That's all right, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, buddy, I'm on my way. I've ordered some new smoke, but it's electric smoke. You know, I think you connect it and it disperses with an electrical charge. I don't know how good it is. I'll find out when it arrives, or when we go somewhere else. Now, obviously, there's lots of flat twin and power cable knocking around here, where I think they started to try and do the development. And for whatever reason it just went bellies up, so what? Oh, we need to get into it, mate, which was over there. Can we not get in this bit? No, it's further down, it's where that grill is. Right, that was Martin stepping on an empty plastic bottle. But yeah, we had a good look round here yesterday. And obviously, walking out, we got debunked. But we'll try and bring you as much as we can. A bit further on, mate, I think. Do we go through that bit? Shit. I've done the same thing yesterday. Okay, this is the part 2. Just go straight down, mate, and go round. There's a plastic bottle. That's where it bows round to the left. That's where it bows round to the right. Now, so it's just me stepping up onto this wooden platform. This is an idea of one of the magazine housings where the ammo would have been. That's number 40, it says up there. But again, this is just to give you an idea of what they're all interlocked. So there's a feed through to each segment. I mean, in some of these bunkers, there's actually numbers on the wall. So there it says 37. Poor network connection. We need to move, mate. We need to move. If I lose connection, just refresh it if you can. I need to get somewhere where we've got a signal again, mate. There's no signal here. Before I have to ditch the recording. Poor network connection. Poor network connection. Let's just see if we get a signal closer to here. Nope. Well, I need to hold that, Martin. I need to do my back from the light. Okay. Let's go. There's a few weird shaped built parts to the building around here, you know. Okay, mate. I mean, look at that door. Look at the thickness of that. That's huge. This is where it starts getting waterlogged. And as we're going down this alleyway or this part of the fort, it's just getting deeper and deeper. But it's not that deep where you can't walk down it anymore. So. Right, there's nothing spiritual or paranormal. It's just us walking in the water. Got nothing better to do. Reminds me of the video from the catacombs. Now, all this is flooded, you know. Where there's a claim there's a blame. Upstairs left the bath running, mate. And that's down there, wasn't it? Right, we've gone from one side, we're now at the other side, back into the corridor. They're all corridors, I suppose. Where's that ammo lift? It was down here, wasn't it? Say again? No, it's down here. Because the ammo goes up. I did say to you that obviously down here was where they loaded the ammo up. Now, this old metal gurney here says it's an ammo lift. So there's the lift, and that there would have been the running gear to take the ammo up to the relevant level to where the round was needed to be fired from. So this would be probably one at this end of the building, and I guess probably one at the other end of the building. Now obviously this is relatively new woodwork with some power cable and flat twin. So this is probably where the builders, I guess, probably started trying to redevelop it. But again, you know, bear in mind it's been here, what, 1847? It's a long time. So there you go, that's that. I really need to get a signal, mate, because I don't know if this is going out or not. So we just need to go somewhere where we can get a signal, just so it changes from a poor signal to a relatively decent one. Dead end?
Yeah.
Another dead end. Oh my God. Watch your step. So back this way then, is it over the wooden hurdle? That's this stairs case going up. We'll go up there in a minute. Well, in fact, do you want to go up there now, Martin? Go for it. Right, we're going to go upstairs now to the next level up. This is where the gun placements were. Obviously downstairs was obviously the ammo bunkers, or the ammo magazines. Upstairs is where the guns were. Then upstairs Above that would have been more guns, bigger guns. If you look into the history, it tells you exactly how many guns this fort actually had in its arsenal. Obviously this goes back out